One of my favorite things about eating insects, which is that if you feed them herbs, then sometimes they take on the flavor. This doesn't work every single time. It has to be something that they actually want to eat. Otherwise you're just, starving them. So I have here some mealworms, waxworms, and hornworms that I ordered, and I know that the mealworms work because I've tried that before. I don't know if it's going to work with the waxworms or the hornworms. That's an experiment. Hornworms have a little bit of a leafy chlorophyll type of a flavor, which is why I think they are an excellent candidate for herb feeding, because that says to me that they taste like what they eat. So I'm going to try to feed them some mint and some basil and some dill and see if they taste like it. Most of the time hornworms eat tomato leaves, so I need to get some of those from my garden, and that will be like the control hornworm. It just tastes like, whatever it's supposed to taste like. The hornworms are a really beautiful color. Nice little blue. Oh, look, you guys are fighting. Oh, but. Come on, little guy. Come on. Come on. Let's give you some basil to eat. A huge bag of mealworms. This is actually not my favorite part. I like to eat bugs, but I'm not generally super excited about plunging my hand in a bag of bugs. But what are you gonna do? You don't really need to use a spoon. I'm just being squeamish. I don't really like having a big handful of worms. I'm tossing them in the herbs. So we've got a bunch of waxworms in there with some honey and cinnamon. We're going to see if they like to eat it and if they take on the flavor. I made a balsamic reduction by just boiling some balsamic vinegar bringing it to a boil and then simmering for about 20 minutes. And these are basil-fed hornworms, so they have a little bit of a flavor of basil. Now is the moment of truth.